Hi, my beautiful Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome to Jupiter. I'm JOON. I'm here to tap into your current energies. We're going to let the cards shed light on any mystery. Seeking light, divination, and clarity. Let's get you. Self-acceptance, blessings, and abundance are your oracle cards. Self-acceptance and blessings and abundance. So you are going through, you might have gone through a situation that triggered your feelings of self-worth, and they were very helpful situations that make you kind of stand your ground on where you have feelings of lack, where you are worried about what other people think of you, and you're really just accepting yourself now, and you are coming into this energy, particularly in Cancer season as well, where there is just a lot of that support between the water signs, and it leads to blessings and abundance. The blessings and abundance that you're actually aware of yourself, because as they're around you, sometimes when we don't have that sense of self-love and self-acceptance, we might not consider the blessings around us. We might see them as, we might not see them at all. In fact, we might just get more confirmation of why we aren't worthy. So the mindset and shifting that is the important part for you. There's a lot of transformation there for you. And Temperance, this is absolutely beautiful. This one wanted to jump out but didn't. Okay, all right, because this is really your outcome here. A lot of clarity. That's beautiful, Scorpio. So we've had a bit of a situation here, and I'm not quite sure what is happening, but there seems to be a bit of a shakeup. Something happening really fast, and you, it's like you can't wait any longer. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, crossed by the Temperance. You feel like you've been so patient. You feel like literally like a saint, and you cannot fathom how this situation didn't materialize the way you wanted to. I'm seeing a Ten of Pentacles in the reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. So this is something that was, it's either a relationship, like a serious family unit marriage kind of relationship, or it is a long-standing career. In the past, the Hierophant in reverse tells me that there was just a shakeup in the commitment, in either the institution, maybe redundancies, maybe a breakup, maybe something that threatened the union, the commitment. The crowning energy is this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, so that there are delays brought in to this happy life, happy home, family, abundance, like the actual stability of it, right? So this is more the stability, not so much about the love, but the stability, future, knowing that everything is fine, knowing that everything is taken care of. That's in the reverse. So this commitment in the past could have shaken it up for you, where you're saying, look, I honestly, I was so patient. I was happy to play the long game. I didn't rush the person, or it could be, if it's a job offer, it could have been where you're, let's say, on probation or temporary, and they it was looking like they were going to make you permanent, but there was always an excuse, there was always a reason. Somehow the delays that have been there are delays that made you question your balance, your sanity. It stressed you out. You couldn't keep yourself balanced in this situation as much as you wanted to, and you could feel yourself really getting really wanting to rush the decision. because it was really testing your patience to the point where it was actually testing your trust. So you decided, I can't wait any longer. I need to change this. The supporting energy for you is transformation. And little do you know, that's why you had that situation. Sometimes the delays that are placed around us are delays that, subconsciously we actually want to happen, because subconsciously you weren't accepting yourself in the way you should have. I mean, I say should have, I don't mean should have, but you know what I mean? Like, sometimes when we don't accept ourselves fully, we our higher self is giving us a wake-up call and saying, really, you do you really question whether you're worthy of the commitment? When you put forward your commitment, when you put yourself in a situation that you think is right for you, when you put your best foot forward in a relationship or a partnership of any kind, work, anything like that, you don't think you're worthy of commitment. Well, let's show you the lack of commitment. Let's keep you hanging in there. And let's see what happens. And you were hanging in there and you started to feel more and more uncomfortable. Why? Because your level of self-acceptance wasn't matching the external results, right? And so you had no choice but to say, I got to change this. I'm not waiting around for your commitment. I'm gone. You know why? I don't need your commitment. I'm committed to myself. That's what I need to do. And so this really strong sense of, you were probably actually pretty scared at one point, and that's probably why you hung in there for as long as you did, because you kind of felt like it is everything I wanted. This situation is something special. This situation, like, as in, like, in what you want. This situation is definitely hitting all the marks for you. And you're like, why is it delayed? Why can't I have it? That's exactly what I want. And that's why you hung in there for as long as you did, right? But the other person or the other situation, they might have picked up on that, and they might have guessed that, well, she really wants this. So she's doing everything she can. He's doing everything he can, to give it their best shot. And so what they got out of you is super patient, super cool, super lovely, super tempered, and you were struggling. It was like a swan, like underwater. You were like, you were fretting, and you didn't necessarily show it, but you knew it, and you just knew that's unsustainable. So really your big thing was to jump ship somehow. Something happened here where, and it's supporting you. It's a really, really good move. So something ended, and you've either accepted that ending or you've ended something in order for it to transform, because you were like, I don't even know where this is going, but I know that I can't take any more of this. I accept myself fully. I'm a really good catch. I'm doing a really good job here. I deserve, the commitment. I deserve the stability. I deserve what I want, what I desire here, the prosperity. Yeah, of course you do. Blessings and abundance is yours. Now that you know it, you don't need to fret when someone doesn't commit to you, or when someone doesn't give you that security. You've come out of hermit mode, or you're going to come out of hermit mode. So there, you might have withdrawn a little bit here in order to reflect on what's happening and, take yourself out of the situation. You might have cut somebody out, but it's given you so much clarity. So now that you've come out of this hermit mode, you're actually ready to action, and you see so clearly. Your intuition tells you everything you need to know. It's your bigger brain. It's the biggest part of the brain. And your intuition is guiding you fully to your blessings, because you chose you. And just that. And that's why temperance was there. And temperance will test us. And temperance will be there to test our patience. And you know what? we don't ever need to be patient. Patience is not what's asked of us. Patience is a form of torture. But what is asked of us is the acceptance, the surrender, and the acceptance of self. And that we know everything always works out for us. I accept myself the way I am, and everything always works out for us. That's the surrender. That doesn't feel painful. That is not that painful patience. So when you feel that painful kind of like, I want to rush things, I want to, that's not the temperance result that we want. Surrender to the situation, and that means that, well, if it's not giving you the commitment that you want and deserve, of course you can go end it, because you know what, commitment is waiting for you elsewhere. And that's what's happening. So you're in this transition phase, definitely transforming. You might have felt really uncomfortable for a little while. That's why you probably withdrew and you were like, I don't know, I don't feel like myself. But you're coming out of this with so much clarity. And not just clarity, you're just really, really, really happy with yourself. You really, for the first time in a long time, you actually feel like, oh my God. Not that kind of ego, wow, I did a good job. No, this, I love myself and I'm good. I'm good where I am. And that in itself is a blessing to you, but it brings in so much more. This is a really abundant time. So, don't waver. You're on the right track. This is absolutely beautiful, very strong energy, Scorpio. I hope this resonated with you. Please like and subscribe. If it hasn't, check out your other placements. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Take it as it comes.